What if Mario Kart World had traditional Grand Prix? Part 2. Last time I tackled the Nitro Cups, those being the Mushroom, Flower, Star, and Special Cup, where I took the game's Nitro tracks and decided to put them in these cups in a way that I think would make sense based on the prior context of every other Mario Kart game. In other words, the Flower Cup isn't all retros. Now, the retro cups are actually a bit more difficult. First and foremost, I don't want there to be two tracks in the same cup that originate from the same game. I also don't want there to be two tracks that are too similar theming wise. So here's how I do it. For the Shell Cup, we have SNES Mario Circuit, DS Desert Hills, Wii Moo Moo Meadows, and Tour Sky High Sundae. Now I know that Moo Moo Meadows was a retro track in a Shell Cup prior, but it just feels like such a basic course that would fit a Shell Cup more than any other retro cup, especially among this game's retro selections. These tracks as a whole are definitely more on the basic side design-wise, and I feel like they would fit here. For the Banana Cup, I have DSDK Pass, SNES Koopa Beach 1, Wii Toad's Factory, and 3DS Wario Shipyard. These tracks, besides SNES Koopa Beach 1, definitely amp up the intensity a bit, to the point where I feel like they'd be fitting in a Banana Cup. Now you might be thinking to yourself, how would I be able to create 4 new retro cups? There are only 14 retro tracks in the game, so there can't be an even 4 for each cup. Well, here's my solution. For the Leaf Cup, I have 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar, SNES Vanilla Lake 1, N64 Choco Mountain, and GCN Dino Jungle. Yes, I am straight up taking the SNES tribute tracks in the overworld and making them tracks in the Retro Cup. And lastly, the Lightning Cup will have GCN Peach Beach, SNES Ghost Valley 1, 2, and 3, N64 Wario Stadium, and we'll finish off with Airship Fortress. There is unfortunately no Retro Rainbow Road yet, so as a whole I just think that Airship Fortress would be the most conclusive track to end the Retro Cups on. Well, Nintendo, there's my sales pitch. Please give us a classic Grand Prix mode. This has been